won't tell you this. The first jack-o'-lanterns in America weren't pumpkins. They were the skulls of black slaves, burned black and lit from within. Enslavers twisted old Celtic rituals into something even darker. After lynchings and executions, the skulls of enslaved Africans were sometimes taken, hollowed, and blackened in fire. Flames were placed inside the bone, turning a human head into a lantern of terror. It wasn't about Halloween fun. It was about fear. These lanterns sent a brutal message: run, resist, or rebel, and this will be your fate. Over time, America buried the truth pumpkins replaced skulls, and the story was rewritten to sound innocent, but the roots were soaked in black suffering.
I know what you're thinking. Good information. I didn't know it. I'm gonna look into it. But I just bought my son his favorite Iron Man costume. My daughter just got a Cinderella costume with the little wand. Alright, that's cool. But understand, you put your children in the crosshairs of the judgment of God when you allow them to celebrate these pagan customs. Because that's what it's rooted in. It's rooted in paganism. When you look at the history of it, look at the brutalization that took place with our ancestors. And we still celebrate these things with no care. Why not keep the feast that you actually read about in the Bible, in Leviticus chapter 23, and other memorials that you read on about through the scriptures? Feast of Tabernacles, Day of Atonement, Passover, New Moon. Why not keep these days? The book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 34 and verse 4. Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? So what clean thing can come out of Halloween when we see the history, where it's rooted? What clean thing can come from it? And then we have the mindset, oh, I'll do it next year. It's for the kids. No, 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 no. You don't even know if you're going to live until next year. That's the pride that we have in us. And from that thing which is false, what truth can come? There's no truth that can come out of Halloween. So you need to keep biblical principles and cast away the pagan traditions that America has given us. The book of Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ. Because Halloween is not after Christ. You cannot prove it biblically. I don't care if you went to church for 5 years or 45 years. You cannot prove that the Lord commanded us to keep Halloween. You choose to follow that because that's the tradition of men. That's what we were taught since we were young. But now the truth, the understanding, the proper understanding of the word of God is coming out. And it's time to get our minds right.